Okay, now let's dive a little deeper into JSON just to make sure we're clear on all of the key details. There may be a few among us who need a little refresher on the ins and outs. We're going to work from this example, and the first thing that I want to review is that JSON objects are composed of key value pairs, as you can see here. Keys must be strings, and keys and values are separated from one another using colons. Fields within a JSON object are separated using comma as the delimiter. And of course, JSON objects are opened and closed using curly braces. JSON supports a number of different value types. Those types include string, as we can see with the headline, date, and a number of the nested fields here. Number is another supported value type, as we can see here with views. The published field provides an example of the Boolean value type. And with the tags field, we have an array value. Finally, the author field provides an example of the object value type. The author field naturally leads to a discussion of nesting, and in this object, we have several different types of nesting to consider. Because among the supported value types, object is included, we can nest one object within another as the value of a field, again, as we see here with author. The value of author is actually another object with fields of its own. Turning to the tags field, we can see that arrays may be composed of any combination of legal values, including strings, numbers, objects, and other arrays. Now, let me step back for just a second and say that in this example, we're assuming there's actually a good reason to have the tags field support three different types of tags. In this case, we have a simple string as the first element of the tags array, this being the ticker symbol for Apple. There is also a structured or typed kind of tag for location, in this case, the city Cupertino. Finally, the tags array also includes a nested array that represents the parent categories into which this story falls, in this case, the computer's subcategory of electronics. As the author and tags fields illustrate here, MongoDB data models commonly make use of nesting and even what we might call deep nesting. For example, nesting an object within an array. The flexibility JSON provides makes it possible to efficiently support a variety of data access patterns by creating objects that contain all the data required to render a web page full of content, or say to provide another type of data view for users with very few requests to the database. For more detail on JSON, I encourage you to visit json.org, where you can review the JSON spec and read further about this data format.